and we are speaking with Jyrki from the 69 Eyes. Welcome to Toronto, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the invitation, and you know, like vampires only come when you invite them, so here we go.
How did you become a vampire?
How I became a vampire, it's the same answer like how I ended up to be in a rock and roll band. I was just like one of those true believing rock and roll kids who was hanging around in the rock clubs in their late teens, and all of a sudden, which means like in the end of the 80s, and all of a sudden all these people started to ask me like, what's your band, and you seem to be in some band, what band are you from? And then some people start to tell me like, hey, you look like a vampire. So, you know, here we go. In the end, after a couple of decades, I'm still here, and I'm probably officially a vampire and a rocker in a rock and roll band by now. But you know, it all started because everybody was asking, what's your band, and somebody say that you look like a vampire. So, you know, I just figured out that maybe I should, you know, became both.
Fair enough. Now, obviously horror films play a large part in the band, and they've influenced this new record.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've referenced, you know, The Hunger and the
they've always been around like ever since the beginning of the band. It's like I'm like, you know, like my favorite bands are the Ramones and the Cramps, and you know, a lot of like bands like that, psychobilly bands and so on. So I when I write lyrics for the songs, I rather, you know, come up with these ideas like my influences did, like, you know, like references from the movies, or I hint to some movie that I think people should check out, or you know, I just write lyrics like for the songs which could be straight out from that movie. For instance, as we have the song called Lost Boys. So, you know, I just, rather than like writing something that bothers me or how I see the world, but honestly, actually, it's the same thing, because I see the world like that through these sunglasses. You know, like I have this American dream and rock and roll dream, which the whole band still believes in, that we keep on going, and that's how the band has been playing so long, and that's which inspires me still, you know. So, you know, horror movies, popular culture in general, and Halloween are part of that.
What is Halloween like in Finland? I understand that there's an All Hallows Mass. There is like a day that you celebrate the dead, but it's not quite like America or Canada.
We don't have Halloween. It's like something that it's the 1st of November or something like that, which is a little bit related to that same period of year when people take candles to the graves and cemeteries. But that has nothing to do with Halloween. Halloween, commercial powers try to give the, you know, they try to sell Halloween for us, but we don't buy it. So Halloween is only celebrated here in the States.
Now, what are your favorite horror films? And also, given that vampires are so popular now, how has that helped you become a little bit more popular here in North America?
It's time to talk.